No.
No problem. Okay, so we will have maths today. So, Lokesh teacher, can you please turn on your camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Thank you. So, guys, what we'll do today is I will making the Lokesh the host. So he will start with solving the questions that were there in the test last time. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so he will present the questions in front of you. We will solve all those 10 questions. He will make you understand. If you made mistakes, then try to understand where was the mistakes. Okay, and then he will continue with the new chapter. What do you tell? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Lokesh, you can start. I made you the host.
Okay. So just a minute. Fine. So this was the question paper. Okay, fine. So we'll do one question, each question one more, fine. Fine. So first question, okay. So it's a question of simple equation. Okay, we need to find value of x, right? So if I just multiply inside the brackets 4 times x, 4x minus 4 times 1, that is 4, yeah, plus 3x plus 3 times 2, which is 6, correct? Yeah, so there's one thing. Then right hand side, I have 5 times x, 5x, and 5 times 4, 20, but there's a negative sign, correct? Okay. Now, I simplify left hand side, that is 4x plus 3x, which is 7x, this thing I have done, and 6 minus 4, that is 2, right? And this side I'm having 5x minus 20, fine? Okay. Now this 5x, yeah, this 5x comes left hand side, so it's 7x minus 5x, right? Yeah, you please remove this annotation. Okay. 7x minus 5x, and this side, this 2 goes that side, so it's minus 20 minus 2. So I have got 2x equal to minus 22, correct? Or x is equal to minus 22 over 2, which is minus 11. Yeah, are you getting this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Think someone has done annotation. Can you please remove this line? Anyone, whoever has done that?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah. Or I'll do stop share and I share it again. Okay, just a minute. It will be removed. Fine. Okay. So there's the thing. Now we'll do second question. Second is this. So here again some similar question, right? For equation only. But here there are 2 brackets. This 2 bracket this side, 2 bracket this side. So if I multiply left hand side, so it is 6x times 2x plus 4, right? And minus 4 times 2x plus 4. Correct? And this side, 4x times 3x minus 1. And this side, 3 times 3x minus 1. Correct? Okay. Now, if I simplify it, it is 6 2s are 12, x square plus 6 4s are 24, x, correct? Minus 4 times 2, 8x, negative 4 is there, that's why negative sign. And 4 times 4, 16. Correct? And this side, what is that? 4 times 3, 12x square. 4x times minus 1, minus 4x. 3 times 3x, that is 9x, and 3 times 1 minus 3. Right? So this clear, right? So if I simplify now left hand side and right hand side, left hand side it is 12x square. 24 minus 8 will be 16x, right? Minus 16. And this side I'm in 12x square. 9 minus 4 is 5. So plus 5x. 9x minus 4x, 5x minus 3. Correct. Now I will keep all the x one side and all the number other side. Okay. So left hand side I have 12x square plus 16x, right? Now this 12x from left hand side will come right hand side. So it's minus 12x square minus 5x. Correct. And this side I am already doing minus 3. This negative 16 goes right hand side and it becomes plus 16. Yeah. Is this clear? Fine. Okay.
Yes.
So, okay. So now if I cancel this 12x square is cancelled. It's 0. 16 minus 5, 11x. Correct. And this side, I'm having 16 minus 3, which is 13.
30.
So x is equal to 13 over 11, right? This thing. Is it clear?
Yes.
Fine. Okay, great. Then let's do third question. So here I am. It's a question of fraction. Okay. So we had discussed last time. So whenever fraction is involved, you multiply by LCM of denominator. Okay. So LCM of 24, 8, and 6. Okay. 8 3s are 24, and 6 4s are 24. Right? So 24 comes in table of 8 and 6. So LCM is nothing but 24. Correct? So you multiply each term by 24. So if I do that, what happens? 7 over 24 times 24 is equal to x over 8 times 24, and that's equal plus 1 over 6 times 24, right? So if I cancel it, so this get cancelled. 8 3s are 24, 6 4s are 24, right? What do I get? 7. This is 3x, and this is 4. Now the question is very simple, right? So 7 minus 4, and this side it is 3x. 7 minus 4 is equal to what? 3. So x is equal to 3 over 3, which is 1. Clear this thing, right? Okay, fine. Now next we have fourth, right? This. So now the question is of inequality, right? So what we do, we first simplify. So it is 3 times 3x 9x minus 3 times 5 50, right? This time 4 times 2 8x plus 4 times 3 12. X one side, number other side. So 9x is here, minus 8x this side, 12 is here, 15 to the right hand side, plus 15. Right? So I got x less than 27. That is this thing. Fine. Okay. So this is. Next time I fifth. Anyone have any doubt? You can interrupt me. Okay. In any portion, we'll do it. Fifth, what does it say? Fine. The sum of ages of a man and his wife is 96 years. Fine. Man is 6 years older than his wife. How old is his wife? Fine. So let's say age of man and age of wife. Okay, we need age of wife. Okay, so let age of wife is say X year. So age of man will be what? Sum is 96. So it would be 96 minus X. Are you getting this? The sum is 96. So it would be 96 minus X. Okay. Suppose someone says sum is sum of two number is 10 and one number is 4. So what is other number? 6. That is nothing but 10 minus 4. Right? 10 minus 4. So same way. 1 is X. Suppose sum is 10. One number is X. What is other number? That is 10 minus X. Same way, right? So it's 96 minus X. Now, other condition. What is the other condition? Man means 96 minus X. Is means is equal to 6 year older. 6 year older. Then his wife. So his wife is X. Are you getting this? Man 96 minus X. 6 year older means his age is 6 year more than his wife X. Okay, so there is one equation. So if I transpose X to one side and number to other side, so this is 96 minus 6. The 6 comes this side. Negative X goes that side. X plus X, correct? So what do I get? 2X, and that is equal to 90. So I'll get X equal to 90 over 2, which is 45 years. So here A will be the answer. Is this clear to all of you? Fine.
Yes.
Fine. Next we have 6. What does it say? This is again question of inequality, right? So I open the bracket first. So it is 3x minus 2 times 2x, that is 4x. Now, negative times negative will be positive. Correct? And 2 times 7, 14. Right hand side. 2 times 3, 6. 2 times x, 2x. Minus 4. Correct? Fine. Now 3x minus 4x minus x plus 4. Okay. And this side 6 minus 4, 2 plus 2x. Correct? Transpose all the x to the one side and number to the other side. Right? This side 2x is there. This x comes left hand side plus x. This 2 goes that side. So it's 14 minus 2. Okay. So here I am having 12 and here I am having 3x. 3 goes that side. Okay, it's a positive number, so sign of inequality will not change. It's 12 over 3, right? So which is 6. So x is basically greater than or equal to 6. So value of x should be what you can say?
Yeah.
Sorry, 4,
Mr.
not 6. 4, yeah, I got it. 4. So value of x should be greater than or equal to 4, right? Okay. So option is like this. Which of the following then value of x cannot be. Value of x cannot be which number? X can be 4. X can be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on. All the numbers. But it cannot be less than 4. All right. Value of x cannot be less than 4. So value of x cannot be 3. X cannot be 3. X can be any number which is greater than or equal to 4. Are you getting this? Right? Value of x
Yes.
cannot be 3.
Yes.
Yeah. That is the thing. Then we have 7. Distance of point is from x-axis is okay. So where does this point lie? X coordinate is -3. So x coordinate -3 is say here -3. Y coordinate 4. So y coordinate 4 is say here. So this point is P. minus 3 comma 4. Okay. Now what will be its distance from x-axis? Distance from x-axis is this distance. Are you getting this? So what is this distance? 3 or 4? It is 4 unit. You can say this distance is also 4. And this parallel. The answer is 4 unit. Distance of any point from x-axis is its absolute y coordinate. That is 4. Same way, distance of any point from y-axis is its absolute x coordinate. That is positive x coordinate. So it's minus 3. So if I ask what is distance from y-axis, then that is 3 unit. Right? So distance from x-axis is 4 unit. Distance of from y-axis is 3 units. So here the question answer is 4 unit. Clear this thing? Right? Then we have 7 we have done, right? So 8. Equation of the lines. As you can see, the line is horizontal. So all the horizontal line are of the form y equal to constant k. All horizontal line, right? Now, this line passes through this point 4, 0, 4, right? So this line is nothing but y equal to 4. And when this horizontal line are of the form y equal to constant, and as it is passing through this point 4, 0, 4, equation of this line is y equal to 4. You take any point on this line, right? So at this point, what is its coordinate? 1, 4. You take say this point, what is its coordinate? 4, 4. You take this coordinate point, this minus 3, 4. So all the points and then y coordinate 4. So equation of line is y equal to 4. Are you getting this? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Then we have 9. Okay. Line x equal to 1 is horizontal line, vertical line. So line x equal to 1 will be of which form? It will be vertical line, right? Line, x equal to 4 will be vertical line passing through point 4, 0. Correct? It will be vertical line passing through 4, 0. So horizontal line is y equal to constant. Vertical line is x equal to constant, right? Vertical line x equal to constant k, right? But since it's passing through 4, 0, so that's why it is x equal to 4. Okay. So it's a vertical line. Its slope is not 1, right? As its slope is neither minus 1. Right? It's a vertical line. And we have last question. Just simply addition question was there, right? If you try to convert this into improper fraction and add it, this question will be very lengthy for you, right? Without calculator, it will be very difficult to do it. If you try to convert into improper fraction, okay? So what we do? We do not convert into improper fraction. As you know, suppose it is written 2.5 is nothing but 2 plus half. Then we can separate it. So this thing is nothing but 134 plus 99 over 133. Same way, this thing is 135 plus 34 over 133. So now what do I do? I add this number first. That is 134 plus 135. And then I will add this number. That is 99 over 133 plus 34 over 133. Right? So addition of this number would be fine for 9, 6, 269 plus. Here if you add it 943 and 30 over 133. It is nothing but this is 169 plus 1, which is 270. Right? So final answer is 270. Yeah. Are you getting this? Okay.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Anyone having any doubt in any of this question? Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. So next, what do we do? We were doing this thing, right? Done this thing. And last lecture, we had done till here. Graph of equation of the form y equal to mx. Okay, that we are discussing. So graph of the form y equal to kx, right? Y is directly proportional to x. Okay, so that was earlier done. So y equal to mx. So yet this kind of graph will always pass through origin. Y equal to mx kind of graph will always pass through origin. Why? Because if you put x equal to 0, y equal to 0, so that is satisfying this kind of equation, right? If you put x equal to 0 and y equal to 0, so 0 is equal to 0, so that is getting satisfied. So all the graph of the form y equal to mx, they passes through the origin, right? So means it's a kind of this kind of graph. So, yeah. So there is a graph paper, and all the lines of y equal to mx form can be like this. Either they can be like this, or they can be like this, correct? Or maybe they can be like this. So all this red color graph, right? They are of the form y equal to mx graph. All passes through origin only. That is for sure. Okay. And how they are inclined, that is given by the slope of line. Correct? So here slope is what? M. M is slope. Okay, so we'll discuss further about slope of this line. Fine. So suppose I want to draw graph of line y equal to 5x. So what I do? First, I know that it will pass through origin. So one point is origin, 0, 0. So it will pass through that point. To draw a line, I need at least 2 points. If I know 2 points, I can draw a line, etc. Right? So we just substitute. If I take x equal to 1, what is value of y? Y is equal to 5x. That is 5 times 1. That is 5. Okay. So 1 comma 5 will be point on this line. So x coordinate 1, y coordinate 5. So this is the point. We join these 2 points and we will get the line y equal to 5x. Okay. To be extra sure, you can find other coordinates also, right? Say if you put x equal to -2, y equal to 5 times -2, -10. -1, 5 times -1, -5. 0 is 0 only. 1 is 5 that we did. 2 is 5 times 2, 10. Okay, so you can put additional points to be extra sure, right? That's it. But yes, if you have 2 points, you can draw the graph, right? There is one more. Now, so that you have done, plot the points and join them straight line. This line y equal to 5x, correct? Same way, if I want to plot y equal to -5x, again same process. It will pass through origin because x equal to 0, y equal to 0. So this is the point. If you put x equal to 1, what would be y? Y equal to minus 5 times 1. That is minus 5. So y equal to x equal to 1, y equal to minus 5. This is the point. You join these 2 points. Your line is ready. Right? Only 2 points are sufficient. But to be extra sure, you can find value at other points also. Are you getting this? One x0, y0, that is this point. Another is x1, y minus 5. Are you clear with this? Right? Okay. So this is how we draw graph of line of the form y equal to mx. Now, slope of straight line. What is slope of line? Okay. Slope, as you can see in a real life scenario, say you are say driving on a flyover. So if flyover is like this, you can maybe drive easily if you are driving a bicycle. But suppose flyover is like this, it's almost next to impossible, right? It's very difficult. So what is happening? What's the difference? Here the angle, this angle, so this angle is x, and so this angle is y. So here angle y is greater than x. So suppose someone say no, I'll have flyover like this. Let's say almost mountain is there. So here this angle is even bigger than this, or maybe like this. So obviously you cannot drive at all, right? You have to maybe employ certain other methods like climbing and all. Okay. So here all this line have different slope. Are you getting this? All this line have different slope. So what is slope? In general language, you can say it talks about inclination of line. What is slope? It is basically inclination of line in general sense. Okay, it's not mathematical definition. It's in general sense. It's basically inclination of line. Fine. Okay. We discuss about all this question. First, we study basic what is slope, right? So a definition of slope is this: change in y value over change in x value. Correct. Definition of slope is change in y value over change in x value. Right? Change in y value over change in x value. Correct? Or you can call it as a delta y over delta x. Delta represents change in y over change in x. Right? So suppose I have a line like this. You can say this is the line I am in, right? And there are 2 points. Say one point is say x coordinate 1, y coordinate 5, and another point is say here, say x coordinate 3, y coordinate is say 7. Correct? And I want to know slope of this line. So to find slope, I'll say what is change in y? Slope is equal to change in y. So y is what? 7, and here it is what? 5. So I will do 7 minus 5. And what is change in x? Change in x is 3 and 1, right? 3 is x coordinate, 1 is x coordinate. So it is 3 minus 1. So that is 2 over 2 or 1. Right? So here slope is 1. Right? Slope is 1. For a quick reference, you can consider like this. If slope is 1, then if slope is 1, then this angle will be 45 degrees when slope is 1. Are you getting this? When slope is 1, this angle means angle with the line makes with positive x-axis. Right? So this angle will be 45. So if slope is less than 1, the angle will be less than 45. If slope is more than 1, angle will be more than 45. That's just for your reference. Okay. We'll I don't think we'll do it in maybe in this book, this chapter basically. Okay, maybe in next chapter or in a higher standard 9th or 10th, we'll study in detail about this. But just for your reference, if slope is 1, the angle is 45 degrees. Right? So how can we find slope? We can find like this: change in y coordinate over change in x coordinate. Right? Is it? Now let's see. So, and figure. Okay, so this. Suppose this is the line, right? They have given this is the equation of line. Now, coordinate of this point is say x1, y1, and coordinate of this point is say x2, y2. So what is slope? Change in y, that is y2 minus y1, divided by change in x, x2 minus x1. So slope is given by y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so this is how we find slope of any particular line. Okay. Suppose I want to find slope of the line, this lines, right? All these lines. Okay. So here, for finding slope, I need to take any of the 2 points. Okay. So let's say I take 1 point, this that is 1,5, and another point I can take say 0,0. No, sure, I can take that point. Okay, because this is a point on line only. So what is slope? Slope is equal to 5 minus 0 over 1 minus 0. Change in y coordinate divided by change in x coordinate, which is what? 5. What was equation of line? Y equal to 5x. It means this thing, this 5 was slope. Are you getting this? This 5 was slope. Okay, fine. Now, suppose I'm talking about this line, right? So I'll take any point. Say this is the point. What are the coordinates? X coordinate 1, y coordinate minus 5. Another point, say I take this point only 0, 0, right? So what is slope? Change in y coordinate 0 minus minus 5. 0 minus minus 5. Okay. 0 minus 1. Change in x coordinate. Right? So which is positive 5 over minus 1 or minus 5. So here slope of this line is minus 5. And what was the equation of line? Y equal to minus 5. So this minus 5 is nothing but slope. So whenever you write equation of line like y equal to mx plus something, so whatever is basically multiplied with x, that is nothing but slope. Are you getting this? Whatever is multiplying with x, that is slope. So this is how we can find slope of line from its equation. If I know equation, just by looking at equation, I can tell that yes, there is the slope of line. Right? Now, so now we can do this question. This thing, sir. Right. So let's do it in other page. See. So first, what is slope that we have discussed? Inclination line. Okay. What's the slope of a line parallel to y-axis? What is slope of line parallel to y-axis? So let's take one example, right? Parallel to y-axis. Line would be like this. Okay. So a line is like this. Just for easy calculation, I take say this point is 5, 0. And so what will be other coordinates at this point? X coordinate will remain 5 only. Y coordinate would be say 4. Okay, so I got 2 points. I can find slope. So what is slope? Slope we normally represent with English alphabet small m. right? Small m with represents like this. So it's the difference of y coordinate, that is 4 minus 0 over difference of x coordinate, that is 5 minus 5, which is nothing but 4 over 0. So denominator we have 0. So I say slope not defined. So do I say slope of any line which is parallel to y-axis is not defined? You want to call it, say, if I call that, yes, slope is infinity, that's another thing, okay, but that's not finite value, right? So normally we prefer to say slope is not defined for any line which is parallel to y-axis, correct? So for any line parallel to y-axis, what is slope? Slope is not defined. Correct? Now, what is slope of horizontal line? Okay, so let's take any example for horizontal line. Say this. Say there's a horizontal line. I take any 2 points. Okay. Say this point is 1 and say this point is 4. So this coordinate is 1, 4. And so this point is 3 and this point is 4 only. So this would be 3, 4. Right? So what is slope? Slope is difference of y coordinate, that is 4 minus 4 over difference of x coordinate, 3 minus 1, which is 0 over 2, which is 0. Whatever horizontal line you take, whatever points you take, slope will always be 0. So horizontal line means its inclination with x-axis is 0. What does slope represent? Inclination. So inclination of slope with x-axis is 0. So m is 0. Are you getting this? So for all horizontal line, slope is 0. And for all vertical line, slope is not defined. So what's the slope? 0. Now, what's the slope of line parallel to x-axis? Parallel to x-axis means horizontal line. So slope is 0, right? Same thing. Now, okay. What slope of a line that rises from left to right? And then what is slope of a line that rises also from left to right? Okay. 5 and 6, I know. Any line which rises from left to right like this has slope positive. Any increasing line have positive slope. Correct? That means line that is rising from left to right. And any line which is decreasing, you can verify by taking any point on the line. Okay, you can verify this thing. So any decreasing line like this has slope negative. Okay, so this line, you think like this. Okay, this line negative slope, this line 0 slope, and this line positive slope. Are you getting this? So slope negative is decreasing line, slope positive increasing line, and slope 0 horizontal line. Are you getting this? Right? Clear? Yes. So there was a split. What's the slope of line that rises from left to right? So that slope is positive. For slope of line that falls from left to right, that slope is negative. Right? Draw a line with negative slope. I'm drawing it like this. This is a negative slope. Draw a line with positive slope. So I'm drawing it. So line is like this, increasing line. This is a positive slope, right? Draw a line with undefined slope. So for undefined slope is basically vertical line. So that line that is parallel to y-axis. So there is undefined slope. And draw a line with slope 0. Slope 0 is horizontal line. So that line may be like this horizontal line. So are you fine with all this discussion of slope? Anyone having any query in this? This is an important concept. Basically, till the time you study maths, this concept will be used. Right? Yeah. Anyone any doubt? Is this clear to all of you? Fine. Okay. So next we have this. We have discussed all this thing, right? We denote slope of a line by letter M, that we have discussed, right? Now, if x1 is not equal to x2, x1 is not equal to x2 means it is not a vertical line, right? For a line which is vertical, right? If a line is vertical line this, right? And in that case, x1 and x2 are same. If line is vertical line this, in that case, x1 and x2 are same, x coordinate are same. So if line is not vertical line, in that case, what can we do? That a slope of a line through the point x1 y1 and x2 y2 is change in y value over change in x value. That is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Yeah, this thing. Right? Okay. Now, in figure, determine the slope of the roof. So where is roof? So there is the roof, AB. I have to find slope of roof. Fine. How can I find slope of this roof? There you go. So what is slope? Slope is change in y coordinate over change in x coordinate, right? Slope is change in y coordinate over change in x coordinate. Correct? We can also call it as delta y over delta x. And we can also call it as rise over run. Sometimes people call it as rise over run. This, how much does the line rise? Rise matlab vertically. Over how much the line run? Run means horizontally. Correct? So here you can say this line AB. How much the line rises vertically? 4. It's 4. And how much the line run, that's horizontally? 12. Okay. So delta y here is 4. Delta x is 12. So here slope of line AB. I write it like this, right? Slope of line AB. Rise, that is 4. Over run, that is 12. Okay, so slope is 4 over 12, 1 over 3. As you can see, it's an increasing line. So slope is positive. As you can see, slope is, it's an increasing line, slope is positive. Correct? Yes, right? Now, let's say, what's next? Yes. State the slope of a straight line that contains the point this and this. Okay, so slope will be what? Change in y coordinate. That is, you can do either this -1 -10 or 10 minus -1. Okay, both way is fine. Okay, it's not necessary which point to be taken first or second. You can take any point first, any point second, right? So change in y, so 10 minus -1 over 8 minus 1. That is 10 plus 1, 11 over 8 minus 1, 7. So slope is 11 over 7 for this. Okay. Find the slope of line segment through point this and this. Again, change in y coordinates. 6 minus 2, 6 minus 2, and here 8 minus minus 7. Right. So which is 4 over 50. 8 plus 7 is 50. Right. Slope of this line y equal to 4. So what is y equal to 4? Y equal to 4 is this line. Horizontal line, y equal to 4. Right. This is a point 4. This is y equal to 4. And slope of horizontal line is what? 0. So answer is 0. And what is slope of x equal to 7? X equal to 7 is what kind of line? Vertical line. And its slope is undefined, not defined. Are you getting this? Anyone having any doubt in whatever we have discussed so far? Is it clear to all of you? Yeah. That's fine. Okay. Okay. So let's see what are the next. This question. Okay, so I think we can do all this question, right? Find slope of line passing through point this and this. Okay, change in y coordinate over change in x coordinate. That's weird. It's a negative slope, so it's a decreasing line. It's a decreasing line. If I want to show you, it's like this. What is this point? Minus 4 comma 2. Where will be minus 4 comma 2? X minus 4 maybe say here, and y2 maybe say here. So this point is this P. And there's 8 comma minus 4. X is 8, so x coordinate 8 will be say somewhere around here. And y coordinate minus 4. So y coordinate minus 4 maybe somewhere around here. So it's this point. And line is passing through this point. So as you can see, it's a decreasing line. Okay, so slope is negative. So negative slope, decreasing line, positive slope, increasing line. Okay, I'm repeating again and again. That's important thing, right? Next is find the slope of line passing through each of the following points. Again, same thing, right? By difference of y coordinate over difference of x coordinate. Here also. So this here, as you can see, x coordinate, sorry, y coordinate is same. Means it's a horizontal line, right? Y coordinate same means it's a horizontal line. So slope is 0. And here, if we do it, x coordinate is same. So denominator is coming 0. So we can say that slope is not defined, undefined. Correct. So horizontal line has slope 0, vertical line has no slope, or we can say not defined. Fine. Okay. Draw the graph of points, draw the graph of following equation on the same Cartesian coordinate system. Okay. So all graphs are of the form y equal to mx. So what does m represent? M represents slope. So here basically, suppose y equal to 7 over 6x is written, so 7 over 6 is slope. So this will be increasing line. Y equal to minus 3x, minus 3 is slope. So it will be decreasing line. Just by looking at the equation, I can tell you. Y equal to 4x, increasing line. Y equal to 2 or 3x, this is also increasing line. Slope is positive. Okay, fine. So obviously all the line will passes through origin because a constant term is not there. So all the line passes through origin. Okay. This is y equal to 4x, increasing line. Correct. This line is y equal to 2 or 3x, y equal to say not this. This line is y equal to 7 over 6x, 7 over 6x. This line is y equal to 2 over 3x. I told you that if slope is 1, that is y equal to x, right? Y equal to x. That line is basically making 45 degree. Okay, so if I draw a line, it will make 45. But since 2 or 3 is less than 1, so it will be slightly less than 45 degree angle. It will be slightly less than 45. And this will be having slightly more than 45 because 7 over 6 is more than 1. Just for your reference, okay? That thing you need not know right now. I'm just telling for your reference, okay? Even if you don't understand, that's fine with me. So there's the thing. Right? So this and here this y equal to minus 3x. As you can see, it's a decreasing line. Okay, so result. And how do you plot this line? One point origin, other point you can simply put it. Okay, so if you put x equal to 1, y equal to minus 3. Okay, so x equal to 1, y equal to minus 6. So this is the point. You join the points. Similarly for everything, right? When you put x equal to say 3, y equal to 2. So for x equal to 3, y equal to 2. So this is the point. Are you getting this? Right. So yeah, this is how you can plot all the lines, and this is how you can interpret the slope or interpret the equation of line. Right. Anyone having any doubt in this? Is it clear?
Yes, it is
Anyone?
clear.
Okay, fine. It's clear. Yeah. So just a minute. What do we understand from this graph? That all order pair that satisfy each linear equation of the form y equal to mx lie on a straight line that passes through origin. That is one thing. Okay. Right. So you can see that all this line passes through origin. That's one thing. Equation of line y equal to mx, in which m is basically slope of the line. Okay, so here m is what? Slope of the line. Okay, there is another one. Now, if the graph passes through first and third quadrant, if m is positive, and the graph passes through second and fourth quadrant, if m is negative. Okay, I told you that if m is positive, it's increasing, and if it is increasing, it will pass through which quadrant? If it is increasing, as you can see, it is like this, right? It's like this. So it will pass through this third quadrant and first quadrant, right? And if it is decreasing like this, it is passing through second quadrant and third quadrant. Okay, but this property is true only for line y equal to mx and not the other line, right? So only for y equal to mx, that is line passing through origin. Right? This only true only for that thing. Correct? Yes. Okay. Right. So maybe we can do few of the questions from this, right? Yeah, I do this. Here, I'll take one graph paper. Let's start. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I'm taking this graph paper. I'll do it on this only. So first line, y equal to minus 6x. Okay. So for y equal to minus 6x, what do we do? First, it will pass through origin. So it will pass through origin like this. Okay. I take any other point. Say I take x equal to 1, right? For y equal to minus 6x. If I put x equal to 1, what will be value of y? Y will be minus 6 into 1, minus 6. Okay. So x1 and y minus 6. So that will be this point. Okay, so this line is basically a line joining these 2 points. Like as you can see, it's a decreasing line. It is a decreasing line. Y equal to minus 6x. Correct? Okay. Then I have y equal to 6x b. Okay. So obviously it will pass through origin. And other point, when I put x equal to 1, y will be equal to 6. Okay, x equal to 1, y equal to 6. So x is 1, y is 6 is this point. So this line will be like this. Straight line passing through like this. Correct? So this is y equal to 6x. Okay. Then I have y equal to this is pi over 2x. See. So again, it passes through origin. And if x is 1, or rather I can say x is 2 to remove fraction. I'll say if x is 2, y is pi over 2 times 2, right? That is 5. So if x is 2, y is 5. So this is the point, right? So origin and line joining this two. So there is the line y equal to 5 over 2x. It's a straight line, just consider it a straight line. It's not going fine. That's fine. Then we have y equal to minus pi over 2x. So minus pi over 2x is y equal to 5 over 2x. Minus pi over 2x will be like this. X origin. So when x is 2, y is minus pi. So when x is 2, y is minus pi. So this is the point. Okay. So this line will be like this. This y equal to minus pi over 2x. What can we observe? That if y equal to 5 over 2x is increasing, minus pi over 2x is decreasing. Right? Y equal to 6x is increasing, y equal to minus 6x is decreasing. Right? Correct? Yeah. Next, draw the graph of following equation on the same coordinate system. Right. So this also we can do. Let's do it. What chapter is remaining? Yeah, this I think this is the exercise. Okay, so I'll do this thing. Maybe we'll do we'll plot few of the lines only, not all the lines. Right. So here I have first is y plus 4x equal to 0. Okay, so that's first line. Y plus 4x equal to 0. So to plot any line, I need only 2 points. So I will basically plot for 2 points only, right? Not more than 2 points. So if I put x equal to 0, what is y? Y is 0. Right? And if I put x equal to 1, what is y? X is 1, y plus 4, 0, or y equal to minus 4. So I've got 2 points. One point is origin, another point is x1, y minus 4. Okay, so from this 2 points, I can draw the line, right? So one is origin, that is this point, and x1, y minus 4, x1, y minus 4, this point. So I simply join them to get this line. So there's the line. Yeah. Similarly, x equal to 3. X equal to 3 is what kind of line? X equal to 3 is vertical line, right? So that is passing through 3. So this is x equal to 3. It's passing through this point. This line is x equal to 3. Correct? Then I have 2x minus y0. So all this line are of the same kind of line which we did earlier. Okay, 2x minus y is nothing but 2x equal to y, or rather you can say y equal to 2x. We have already drawn such line, right? Same way, 2y equal to 5x is nothing but y equal to 5 over 2x. Right? 2 goes that side. We have already done this kind of thing, right? There is x equal to minus 4. That is a vertical line passing through minus 4, right? X equal to minus 4 is this line. This line. Right? X equal to minus 4. Then this line is also nothing but 3 over 2x equal to y over 2, right? 2 get cancelled, so it's a y equal to 3x, and we have already drawn such line. So yeah, you can do everything, correct? Then do this thing. Fine. Yeah. Anyone having any doubts so far? Any queries if you have?
No.
No.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So next we have complete the following table for drawing the graph of y equal to 2x by 3. Okay, so simple. If you put x equal to 1 here, so y is what? 2 times 1 over 3, 2 over 3. So for x equal to 1, y is 2 over 3. And point is 1 comma 2 over 3. You put x equal to 6, so y equal to 2 times 6 over 3. Right? 3 2s are 6. That is 4. So y is equal to 4. So point is 6 comma 4. Same way you put x equal to 3, 2 times 3 over 3. 3 get cancelled, y equal to 2. So this point is 2, or this 3 comma 2. Correct. Right. Then we have few other questions. If this point lies on this line, then find value of a. Okay, so we need to find value of a if this point lies on this line, right? So this can be done in this way. Fine. Point 3 comma 2 lies on this line. It means in place of x you put 3, in place of y you put 2. Correct. So if I do that, what do I get? In place of x you put 3, in place of y you put 2, and that's equal to 10. Correct. So that is 3a plus 4 equal to 10. 3a equal to 10 minus 4. That's 3a equal to 6, or a is equal to over 3. That is 2. Okay, so that's, we have got this. Correct. Point this lies on the given line, don't find them. Similarly, just like 4, we can do this thing, right? Draw and complete table of value of graph of this. Okay, so you can simply put the points. I think you can do this thing, right? And if you wish, you want particular question to be done, you let me know. We'll do that question, right? 7. show that choice of an order pair to use that this x1 y1 does not affect the slope of line through 2 and 3. Yeah, that's true. We'll prove it. Say, let me prove this thing. Suppose I want slope of line passing through this 2 point. So first I take like this 2, 3 and minus 3, 5. So slope is change in y coordinate. Correct? So suppose I am taking this x1, this y1, this x2, this y2. So this is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Correct? So that is 5 minus 3 over minus 3 minus 2, which is over minus 5 or minus 2 over 5. Correct? Now, suppose I interchange the point. That is, I take minus 3, 5 as x1, y1 and 2, 3 as x2, y2. And I use the same formula. Do I get the same slope? Let's check. So slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That is 3 minus 5 over 2 minus of minus 3. That 3 minus 5 is minus 2, and that is 2 plus 3, right? So it's minus 2 over 5. I got both the values same. This value and this value both are equal. Right? So that's what we have done, right? Show that choice of order pair uses x1 and does not affect slope of the line. Okay, whichever point you can take x1, y1 and x2, y2. Okay, slope will be same only. It will not change. Clear? Right? Next we have 7A we have that. 7B with this so that y2 minus 1 or x2 minus x1 is same as this. Obviously, if you take negative sign common from this, then this become y2 minus y1. And if you take negative sign common from this, it become x2 minus x1. And negative sign get cancelled. So this same y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Right? Find the slope of line passing through the 2 point. So I think we can do that thing. Okay. We'll do say one or two questions from this. We have already done quite a few questions for this. So let's do one question involving fraction. Okay. So it's like this. I want slope of the line passing through point. The slope is given by change in y coordinates. So it's a minus 5 over 6 minus 1 over 3. That is, say this is x1, this is y1. This is x2, this is y2. So it's y2 minus y1. It's minus 5 over 6 minus 1 over 3, right? Over x2 minus x1. That is 8 over 7 minus 2 over 7. Correct? Now, you have to make denominator equal. I'll multiply this by say 2. So this becomes 6 and 2. And here it's already equal. So it's 8 over 7. Plus negative positive 2 over 7, right? So there is minus 5 minus 2 minus 7 over 6 and denominator I am having 8 plus 2 that is 10 over 7, correct? So this thing I can write as this is a main denominator fraction line minus 7 in numerator 10 in denominator this time, right? Denominator goes in numerator. Denominator goes in numerator. 7 comes here. Numerator's denominator goes in denominator. 6 goes there. Right. So this minus 49 over 60. This is how we do. Obviously, there is another way also. Other ways like this. You can do the like this one. I'm going to do minus 7 over 6 divided by 10 over 7. Okay. There is nothing but minus 7 over 6 multiplied by 7 over 10, right? When we want to convert division into multiplication, we do reciprocal of this number, right? So that's what I've done. Now 7 times 7, 49 minus, and 6 times 10, 60. This is the answer. Clear this thing, right? So yeah, so this was a slope minus 49 over 60. So similarly, you can do this all these questions can be done easily, right? Finding slope. This also can be done easily. This question can be done also. Here they are in variable form, but that's fine. We can do that. Let's take one. Suppose I want to do this, right? So this is. I will finish this chapter, right? Today. Let's finish it. So say slope is change in y coordinate. So say this is x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. Right? Now, so y2 minus y1, right? It was y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That is y2 is what? M plus 2n. Y1 is what? 4m minus n. Okay, same way. X2 minus x1, that is a minus b minus of a plus b. Correct. So if I open this bracket, what do I get? Minus 4m plus n, because this is negative, so this becomes positive. And here a minus b minus a minus b. Correct. So which is m minus 4m minus 3m. 2n plus n plus 3n. Correct. And denominator a get cancelled minus 2b. Correct. So yeah, that's the answer. If you want, you can take minus common, right? If you want to take minus common, so there's basically minus of 3m minus 3n, and denominator it is minus 2b. Negative get cancelled, so it is 3m minus 3n over 2. So this is the answer, and our answer is in this letter form only, alphabet form, because points were given in that form. Are you getting this? Right. So we can do like this only, right? This slope, we can find it like this. You have this thing, right? Okay, fine. So this we have done. This can be done. Write equation of a line which has given slope and which passes through the given point. Okay. Line has slope this and it passes through given point. Fine. So for that, what do we use? So let's see here. So slope is given, then that line is given. We can say general form of line, right? It's not in fact general form of line. It's in fact known as slope intercept form of line, right? Or rather, I can say point slope form. Point slope form. Sorry. Any line passing through the point x1 comma y1, a line passing through x1 comma y1 and having slope m, is given by an equation, and that is of the form, yes, y minus y1 is m times x minus x1. So just consider this thing as a concept part or theory part, right? Any line which is passing through the point x1 comma y1 and having slope m is given by this equation. Y minus y1 is m into x minus x. Okay, so if I do one of the question from this, say for first question, it is passing through 2 comma 10, right? So I can say A, it's passing through 2 comma 10. That is x1 y is 2, y1 is 10, and slope m is minus 4. Right? So just simply substitute the value into this equation, right? Simply substitute. So in place of y1 you write 10, in place of m you write minus 4, in place of x1 you write 2. So this is your equation. Right? This is your equation. You just simplify, right? It's y minus 10 equal to minus 4x, 4 times 2, 8 plus 8. Right? So 4x goes that side, 10 goes this side, 10 plus 8. Right? So the equation of line is 4x plus y, and that's equal to 18. This equation of line is 4x plus y equal to 8. Clear? This thing, right? So similarly for other points also, other B and C also you can do it, right? The point slope form of line, right? Y minus y1 is m into x minus x. Yeah, so we have done till here. I think so. This we have done. I think few more theory portion will be required for this question. So let's 4 to 5 questions are remaining. So I think we'll keep it for next lecture. So we'll do this 4 to 5 question in next lecture, and then we'll be doing any other chapter. Is it clear? So I think we'll keep it till here only. Yeah. Fine. Anyone having any doubt? Anyone having any doubt? You want to say
No.
something? Anything?
No.
Okay, so it's fine. Okay. Okay, so bye everyone. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah,
Bye.
bye. So you can leave the meeting. I'm ending the meeting, right? Okay.